Hi, Prabir Jha once again with you. One of the things that I ask many leaders or potential leaders is to talk about their ability to envision. Many of them often say that, that's the job of the board, that's the job of someone above them. But unfortunately, envisioning is a very inherent and intrinsic strength to develop for anyone who wants to play the role of leadership in an organization. What is envisioning and why envisioning? The envisioning is really the ability to visualize a state beyond the current state. Time perspective could vary, but to develop a point of view, to articulate a point of view, to paint an image from what is to what you would like it to be is a very important dimension of leadership. Even if you're a middle level manager, maybe it's the vision for your team, for your department, but it is very important to help in your own mind get clarity about where you want to do. There is a huge value of doing things bottoms up. I'm not denying or debating that. It brings a sense of inclusion, a sense of participation. But what is equally important is the ability to cut through the clutter and be able to see a world which no one is seeing. And then to almost reverse engineer a series of steps, milestones, and markers to find out the gap that exists between that desired state and your current state. Possibly look at things like scenario planning, possibly look at what if scenarios, possibly look at a lot more of interdisciplinary, across industry kind of shifts and motives that might be happening across the world. And this needs a sense of curiosity. This needs a sense of vulnerability to learn, to unlearn, to ask. It's very important. The ability to therefore reconnect the dots, rewire the moving parts that we see all the time in the VUCA world. And this needs you to start practicing and developing this capability from relatively earlier days in your career, and not leave it that something positionally is going to be a gift that will be somewhere showered on you. So instead of being criticized for not actually having a vision of any kind, start developing your ability to have vision from today. Small little bits, little mistakes, little steps forward, but actually actively cultivate the ability to envision, to think beyond what you have inherited, to think beyond the classical job description that exists. Because I strongly believe job descriptions at best are static. What comes out of a job or a job role depends on you, the person who occupies that chair, and your willingness and ability to first envision and finally then to help execute to that vision. Think about it this weekend, and as always, we'll love forward to listen to your comments and your connect with the thesis. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend ahead.